Time to talk about some of my most anticipated Grimdark books and series. What's up, beasties? It's me, it's Triple B, your friendly neighborhood bearded book beast. And today we're going to talk about something near and dear to my dark heart. Just kidding, I actually have a very bright heart, but I love Grimdark, which means there's probably something wrong with me, but that's okay, because a lot of you do too. Alright, so today we're going to talk about some of my most anticipated Grimdark books and series that I have not read yet. So these are all books that I have in my possession, in my library, but I have not read yet, and I'm very excited to do so because Grimdark is my favorite. So, without further ado, we're going to get into it. So let's get it started. First up, this was in a book mail recently. I am very excited to read Black Sun Rising by C.S. Friedman. Again, this is like a very cool concept. It's got people from like our world and our time, and they travel in space to a planet that is like a grimdark fantasy world. So that just sounds so cool. So I cannot wait to check this one out ASAP. Then we got Larry Correa, Son of the Black Sword, Saga of the Forgotten Warrior. Mike at Mike's Book Reviews has talked about this being great. A lot of other booktubers have too, and I have it, and I cannot wait to start it. It sounds really good. A good dark fantasy, classic high fantasy type, but grimdark. Can't wait to check it out. Then I've got some books by Garth Hanrahan. I've not checked him out yet, but I want to read Gutter Prayer and Sword Defiant. I love that sword on there. But his books I want to check out. I've got more of them, and I'm excited to check them out. I have quite a few books, so I'm not going to talk a ton about each one. But there'll be links below if you guys want to check them out. All right, then we got Blackhawks by David Ragg. He's got a new series set in the same world, but adjacent, different to these characters. But I've got them both, got all his books, and I'm excited to read them. And they're not super long, but I hear they're a lot of fun, very grimdarky humor. So yeah, I'm definitely excited to check out his books. All right, then we got a classic grimdark, Heroes Die by Matthew Woodring Stover. Woodring Stover. Definitely want to check this one out. Again, they say probably one of the ugliest covers ever, but I don't know, it just works because it's so talked about as being a bad cover. I actually love it. So can't wait to read this one. It's supposed to be very, very good. All right, then we got Priest of Bones by Peter McLean. I've never watched Peaky Blinders, but I hear it's like that as a fantasy, and I hear it's just dark and awesome. So this one's high up on my list for sure to get to. As are most of these. So many good books. All right, then one I haven't read, but I am going to be reading soon in a buddy read with Beard of Darkness. He's going to be doing a buddy read next month or the month after, but The Warded Man by Peter Brett. This is the new cover. I want to get these because if you put these all together, the spines, they make an image, and that just looks cool. Looks sweet. But the Demon Cycle, and I think, yeah, since this is a newer edition, it has a novella in it that goes with the Demon Cycle, so I'm excited for that. Then one that I've wanted to read. This is like a grimdark staple. Michael R. Fletcher, Beyond Redemption. What is the series called? Does it say in here? Because I have all three. Dang it. Manifest Illusions, I think. Something like that. But I'm super excited to read it. I also am getting his Kickstarter for Blackstone Heart. Ooh, I can't wait. That looks awesome. But he's an author I need to read. I know I'll love it. So definitely excited about this one. It's got some characters that are morally gray, but you just love them. So I can't wait. Another one I can't wait to read is Richard K. Morgan's Steel Remains. I've got this whole trilogy, and it just sounds so good and dark, and the main character sounds so interesting. And and I loved what sci-fi cyberpunk Altered Carbon, and he wrote that, so I have those, and I really liked the first book. Didn't read the rest, but liked the show. So I really want to read his fantasy, his Grimdark fantasy. It sounds awesome. Cannot wait for that one. Then another classic I haven't read but have is The Black Company by Glenn Cook. I do want to check it out and see what I think about The Black Company. 3 books in this omnibus, which is pretty sweet. So if I read one, it really wouldn't be that long. So I'll have to check it out. One I am going to read very soon, probably in 2025. I got to get through some big series the rest of this year. But Darkness That Comes Before, The Prince of Nothing, R. Scott Baker. Cannot wait to read this. I wanted to read this for a long time, ever since Slowly Read. Missed that guy. His Grimdark videos and stuff on his booktube channel were awesome. I loved him, how he talked about these books, so I cannot wait to get into that. And then another one that I just heard about, I actually have Seven Blades in Black by Sam Sykes. And I heard that he wrote another series that's very grimdark, and that is this. The first book is called The City Stained Red, but it's called Bring Down Heaven, Group of Mercenaries. Just sounds really cool and bloody and a lot of fun. And this is just a cool looking paperback, very floppy. I love that. Then a self-pub one that I actually read the prequel story and I loved it is Darkblade Assassin by Andy Peliquin. Really cool guy. I've got his short story collection too, signed by him. But this is one I really want to check out. It just sounds really cool. Definitely want to check it out. Love Assassins. And then another trilogy I have is The Grey Bastards, the Lotlands trilogy by Jonathan French. I do love how these spines look on the shelf together. They're all different colors. But this, I don't like the people on the cover. It's cool, but I do prefer the original like self-pub cover that he had. So I do want to try to find those someday, but I'm excited to read these. I love Sons of Anarchy, and this is like Sons of Anarchy in a fantasy world. So cool. But just the tagline sounds cool. It says, "Live in the saddle, die on the hog." Like they ride wild hogs around, like. And I have read the first couple of chapters, and it's just foul-mouthed, gray characters, bloody, it just humor. Oh, all right, and then this author I cannot wait to read, the Queen of Grimdark, Anna Smith Spark. I've got her trilogy, which I cannot wait to read. I think, what's the name of the trilogy? The first one, oh, Empires of Dust, that's what it is. Cannot wait to read it. And then also her A Woman of the Sword, cannot wait to read that. She recently sent me some art cards and book plates signed from these books, and she's just so nice. Talk to her, she's awesome, and I cannot wait to read this. I did read the novella by her and Michael R. Fletcher. I can't remember what it's called. The novella that they came out recently, I can't think of the name of it. I'll pop it up on the screen so that you guys know, but that was excellent. I love that. So I know I will love her and Michael R. Fletcher's writing. I just need to read them both. They are both high on my list. Then I haven't read anything by Brent Weeks, but I really want to check out the Lightbringer series and his Night Angel trilogy. Want to read those and see what I think. Let's save these two for last. I've talked about this one before, but I definitely want to read Powder Mage. I know it just sounds so cool. Lies of Lamora. Those popular ones that I haven't read yet, that you guys know I haven't read yet. I've talked about it in a few videos, but definitely want to read those. And then I cannot wait to read Five Warrior Angels, Forgetting Moon. I've got the whole trilogy. These covers are awesome. Brian Lee Durfee is amazing. If you haven't subscribed to his YouTube channel somehow and you're subscribed to me, you need to go check him out. He's just such a cool guy. I'm so glad that he's doing better and that he's back on BookTube where he belongs, making awesome videos. But I cannot wait to read his books. I have all of them. They're gorgeous and they're all very thick, but I cannot wait to read them. I hear they're a lot of fun. And then one that I am excited about too is Black Leopard, Red Wolf by Marlon James. And then the second book is out too. But I want to read these. It's supposed to be very cool Grimdark, and I just can't wait to check them out. I love that cover too. Finally, I am really excited to read this one. I actually have my bookmark in there because I started to read it a little bit because I got so pumped, because this is Godblind. What is the trilogy called? I don't know if it says on here. I don't think so. Let me see. Does it say in here? I'm not sure what it's called. If I find out, I'll put it up here. But anyway, Godblind, it's supposed to be very similar to First Law in terms of grimdark and characters and like dialogue and stuff and humor. So I really want to check it out. I'm excited to. Looks cool, and it's not super long, so this one's high on my list. So there you go, guys. There's a quick look at a bunch of Grimdark that I really cannot wait to check out. Very excited about all of those. Maybe I'll do a deep dive into like a few at a time down the road and really talk about them so you know what they're about. But check all of them out if any looked interesting. Let me know in the comments if you've read any, if you recommend any, or if you recommend any more that I didn't put in here, because Grimdark is my jam. So I cannot wait to read these. And like I said, look out for more Grimdark videos. I'm going to take a look at ones that I've started and need to finish, and also ones that I self-pub ones that I want to read and stuff like that. So a lot of fun Grimdark stuff coming up. But I hope you enjoyed it. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do, so that you and me can be beasties, beast friends, and so that you can know when I have content out like this, and you can be here and hang out and have fun with me. So please like and subscribe. I would truly appreciate it, so that we can be beasties. And for the beasties that are here, or anybody, please leave a comment. I love comments. Like I said, let me know if you've read any of this, if you recommend any other, or just say hi, because I love to chat with you, and I will reply to every comment, because that's what I do. That's what I love. I love it. All right. That's all I got for you. So I hope you're having a great day. Till I see you in the next one. Devour those TBRs. Be brave, be beautiful to one another, and be beastly. We'll see ya.